Alright, back again, Luke here. And as you can see in front of you, today what I thought we could do is a bit of a collection video. And now this is my Neo Geo MVS collection at the top, and at the very bottom here this is my IGS PGM collection, which I've already made a video on. This is a complete collection of that. And this is my full MVS collection. And now I guess what I mean by full MVS is currently I have 160 titles, well 161 if you count the one that I've pre-ordered, and that is Krautbuster, and should be coming out sometime this year or next year. But this doesn't include a couple of homebrew games as well as all of the prototypes that came out that were never released into MAME. There are a few prototypes that were released into MAME which allowed many Neo Geo users or owners to put those onto home carts, and I do have a couple of those, as well as some dev games here by independent developers. But yeah, I mean, aside from some of the bootlegs here, there is maybe a bootleg or two in the collection, but nonetheless, I figured we could go through these and take a look at the ones that I have here, and just kind of go like maybe one by one, but not spend too much time on it, as I know this can be a really time-consuming video if we do so. But let's go over here to the top part and take a look at this. For the first one on the end, we've got Ghost Pilots, Operation Ragnarok, ASO2, Viewpoint, Ironclad, Prehistoric Isle 2, Androdunos, Polestar, Last Resort, Captain Tomaday, Sonic Wings 2, Sonic Wings 3, Blazing Star, Strikers 1945 plus. Here we've got our NG Dev games. This is Neo Zyx or Neo XYX, Rygian or Ryzen, Fast Striker, and Last Hope Pink Bullets. I've kind of got these organized in a kind of like shooter, fighter, action, puzzle, whatever setup, so that's kind of why they're all over the place here. But next we've got Twinkle Star Sprites, Magician Lord, Top Hunter, Mutation Nation, Miracle Adventure, Robo Army, Ganru. Ganru is a bit of a difficult one to get a hold of. Gunlord, Shock Troopers, Shock Troopers Second Squad, Burning Fight, Ninja Commando, was it Sengoku Densho 2, Sengoku Densho 2001, Ninja Combat, Ashinojo Densetsu. Now that is a very hard game. It's one that a lot of people dislike. Cyberlip, Raggy or Blues Journey, 8-Man, got Metal Slug. Actually, I think 8-Man should probably be up here. We'll put this next to your Robo Army. We're gonna organize these just for right now, because I think that one is much closer to Robo Army. Put that guy up there. Alright. Metal Slug, Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug X, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 5, Nam 1975, Cross Swords, The Super Spy, The King of the Monsters, King of the Monsters 2, was it Fire Suplex, League Bowling, was it Football Frenzy, Soccer Brawl. We've got our Super Sidekicks, Super Sidekicks 2, Super Sidekicks 3, Super Sidekicks 4, Neo Geo Cup 98, Tecmo World Soccer 96, Goal Goal Goal, my very beat up copy of Pleasure Goal here, Big Tournament Golf, Top Players Golf, and Power Spikes 2. Now all these games too, they're in like gamer conditions, so they've never been like relabeled or anything, just the same old stuff. Stakes Winner 2, Stakes Winner, and Jockey Grand Prix. Coming over here, we've got our 2020 Baseball, or our 2020 Super Baseball, Baseball Stars 2, Baseball Stars Professional, Super Dodgeball, Dunk Dream, Puzzle Bobble 2, Puzzle de Pon R, Puzzle de Pon, Ghost Lop, that's one of those homemade ones here. Gurudin, Treasure of the Caribbean, another homemade one. Puch Donya, Pop and Bounce, Joy Joy Kid. Five-liner, that is a really hard one to get a hold of, but a good one to have in the collection. Nice Chance, we've got another dev game here by Jeff Kurtz and NeoBits. Diggerman, another prototype that's really kind of broken, but it's still somewhat playable. It's actually kind of using the same stuff as Gurudin. Maybe we can swap these ones around again, because it uses like the soundtrack of Gurudin. Put it there, just for fun. Mixing stuff all up here as we go. Neo Mr. Do, Zupapa, Nightmare in the Dark, Magical Drop 3, Magical Drop 2, Money Idol Exchanger, Irritating Maze. We've got Bakatono-sama, Mahjong, Minna no Kage-sama desu, Mahjong Kyoretsuden. We've got the Mahjong Master, what is this, Master of Shogi, Quiz Daisosa-sen, Quiz Daisosa and Neo and Geo, Quiz King of the Fighters, Quiz Chibi Maruko-chan or Chibi Maruko-chan Deluxe Quiz, Panic Bomber, Neo Geo Bomberman, Flying Power Disc, Flip Shot, Bang Bead, Bang Bang Busters, that's another homemade one here. What else do we got? Thrash Rally, Riding Hero, Neo Drift Out, Overtop, Fighters, Fighters History Dynamite, Double Dragon, Rage of the Dragons, Gangan. Got Far East of Eden or Kabuki Clash, Waku Waku 7, Matter Melee, Gao Kaiser, Ragnar Gard, Galaxy Fight, Samurai Spirits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 Special, Ninja Masters, Art of Fighting 1, Art of Fighting 2, Art of Fighting 3, World Heroes, World Heroes 2, World Heroes Jet, World Heroes Perfect, Last Blade 1, Last Blade 2, Breakers, Breakers Revenge, Savage Rain, what is this one? Foon Super Tag Battle, Kizuna Encounter, and the King of Fighters 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, and then 2003 with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's another bootleg. SNK vs. Capcom, SVC Chaos, Fight Fever, Garo Densetsu, Garo Densetsu 2, Garo Densetsu Special, Garo Densetsu, was it Real Bout Garo Densetsu, Real Bout Garo Densetsu 2, and Mark of the Wolves. So, this is a lot here. It's kind of rambling off a lot with all the names, but this is my full Neo Geo MVS collection as far as I have it right now. There are still a couple of titles that I'd like to pick up if I can find them that were only released very small numbers and homebrews, but I mean, as for right now, it's not too bad. I think I'm still going to have to find some more space to fit in the other Krautbuster when that comes, just because there's no space around here, but nonetheless, it is a complete set for me. I can use basically any game I want here, just pull it off the shelf and pop that in and play some of that. No need for, essentially right now, an SD card or like one of the multi-boots, but yeah, I mean, I guess if I had it, it could slide up here on the shelf. But didn't want to make too long of a video for you guys, but just something to share my complete MVS collection with you. And yeah, plenty more videos I'm sure to come soon. Just have to figure out what kind of videos would be interesting and which ones won't. I'm on the fence with this one, but nonetheless, if you guys stuck on this long, then great. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. I think actually, since we've got a bit of time here, we could go back and take a look at some of the more difficult ones to find, or the rarer ones. Fight Fever is one that kind of fluctuates in price. Sometimes it goes up and down. It can be expensive or inexpensive, depending on the day, really. SNK vs. Capcom, that is a really difficult one to pick up, I think, at a reasonable price, because a lot of people charge an outrageous price for it, even though it's a kind of mediocre game. But what else? The other one, Breaker's Revenge. It's another kind of rare one that goes for a pretty good amount. Probably one of the most rare ones is Pochitonya. That is extremely hard to find, and when you do find it, it does cost a lot, as well as Five Liner. Five Liner is another one of those expensive, difficult ones to pick up. Some people have said that Matrimele is also one that is hard to find, and I can agree with that. It is a tricky one to get, and it's a really wild, kind of quirky game, but if you guys can find it, it might be fun to try. The Japanese version here, this is the Irritating Maze. That one as a complete set is hard to find. Sometimes you can find just the loose cart, but the loose cart will work with a Neo Geo that has a Unibios in it. You can use the joystick mod to play that game. Oh, what else? Ragnar Gard, wherever that one was. I think that kind of skipped around here somewhere. Oh yeah, down here. Ragnar Gard is another one that's quite hard to find or hard to pick up. At the time when I bought it, Pleasure Goal was another one of those games that was a bit expensive, but now it's kind of gone up and down in price, so it can be hit and miss, as well as Gandru. That was another one that I had to kind of struggle to pick up, but yeah, aside from the other ones. Surprisingly, Ghost Pilots is also a hard one to get, even though it's just a really generic kind of game. It's hard to pick up. And Viewpoint is another expensive one. Androdunos and Polestar, yep, those two are going on up in price. Captain Tomaday, a really fun, kind of colorful animation style one, but yeah, once again, getting up there a little bit. But yeah, nonetheless, hopefully you guys can enjoy this, and if you guys are still out there trying to get a complete set, it's possible right now, as of right now, but those possibilities are kind of slowly dwindling and going away really quickly just due to the overall demand for the MVS games here. So if you get a chance, pick up the ones that you can. I usually recommend to pick up the kind of heavy hitters first and then go back and try and pick up some of the cheaper ones, because if you do it the other way around, you wind up getting all of the ones that you can easily get, but not being able to get the ones that you really want. So, but yeah, there we have it, kind of in a nutshell. And as I had mentioned before, down here with my IGS PGM set, I put up a video on that complete set, but there we have it. So I'll try and get another video out here when I have a chance, but take it easy, guys, and thanks again for watching. See you soon.